A pleasant day to all of the listeners. In this particular content, I will be discussing the results of the personality test and IQ test that I took up yesterday. So, first things first, what is personality test and IQ test? Personality test is basically a simple test or a simple tool that used to measure characteristic patterns of traits that people exhibit across various scenarios or situations. And on the other hand, we have the IQ, which measures the general knowledge or the ability of a person to recognize patterns, figures, and so on and so forth. I am Jerome Paulo Mira, and here are the results. So, moving forward, under personality test, we have five different categories. The first one is openness to experience. The second one is conscientiousness. The third one, the extroversion. The next, we have the agreeableness. And the last one, we have natural reactions. So here I prepared a simple graphical representation of the result of the personality test. So as you can see from the left, we have the understanding of this course in which it will allow us to determine the range for each and every category that we have here. So first, openness to experience, I got 46%, as you can see from the graph. So for every task that I'm doing, I can either do it traditionally or experimentally. I do it experimentally given that I am interested on that certain topic or I am willing to spend more time in order to learn more. So next we have the conscientiousness or also known as the work ethic. For every task that I assign to, I tend to do it efficiently and for every part of it, it should be precise and well organized. So next we have the extroversion. As you can see from the graph, it is the lowest out of all the categories. So for most of the time, I like to do tasks alone and avoid any direct leadership roles. However, given that for some tasks, it requires to be done in a group, I ended up working with the others and taking up the leadership roles given my work ethic. So then we have the agreeableness. If I am working in a group, there will be a debate between the cooperation and competitiveness. So within that group, I'm not against a simple competitiveness or simple competition, given that it may improve the overall idea, provide greater result, and for the betterment of the rest of the group. So lastly, we have the natural reactions. So in this part, I considered it as my strength and weakness. So if I'm given a task that have a long due date, I tend to worry about those things and overthink or plan it ahead. So if I am worrying about those things, I tend to visualize all the possible problems and barriers that I might stumble upon in the near future. So I am making myself prepared for those things if it happened. So for the next one, the IQ test, we have two parts. The first one is the culture fair test, and the second one is the classical IQ test result. So here is the result for culture fair IQ test. So this culture fair consists of 8 questions only. Then this is the result that I got after taking this particular IQ test. So it says that my IQ score lies within the range of 133 up to 149, based upon the culture fair test. So on the next one, we have the classical result. So it consists of different categories and it has 10 questions. So for 10 questions, I got 6 correct answers and 4 of those are incorrect. I got those 4 incorrect answers are about number series, figure series, syllogism, and the last one is the definition of a word. So those 4 are the incorrect response that I made. So for the result, I got it indicates that my IQ score is between 105 and 20 according to classical result. And that's it for the result of my personality test and IQ test. I hope you learned something about me and thank you for watching.